guys, what's up? Sean here. I wanted to do a video today, Lapidary 101. So lapidary is cutting stones, cutting and polishing and taking stones from a big chunk all the way down to a polished cabochon that you can use in jewelry. So today I'm going to show you how to cut. This is a big chunk of malachite and chrysocolla, maybe some gem silica in there that I want to take a slice off using a big old saw, and then I'll show you how to use a trim saw, which is the smaller 6-inch blade that you can cut preforms that then we'll polish and eventually use in jewelry. So let's get started. Alright, so here's my setup. This is a 14-inch Highland Park slab saw. They don't make them like this anymore. It's, I think, Industrial Revolution or something. And this is a 6-inch trim saw. This is a diamond encrusted blade that will go in there. I just haven't set it up yet. And this is a collection of some rough stones that I have cut a lot of. These are a lot of the slabs that I've cut. So you see we can cut a nice, smooth, even stone to work with. And it's a good place to start. So this is that saw opened up. Here's a big 14-inch blade. And then you have your vise here, which is where the stone will be held. You can adjust it, obviously. This is going to push it either in or out to go closer or further away from the blade if you have it already locked in and you want to just keep pushing it so you don't have to re-clamp it each time. This lever down here locks, so right now I can move this whole vise to set it, and then this lever down here locks it, so it's set. And then it has an automatic shut-off valve here, not valve, but a little doohickey that you attach this chain to at your desired length. So if you want the vise to go X amount, you pull the chain to that length, click it on here, and then I'm going to close this door as it's actually cutting, and it'll push it automatically. And then when it gets to that length, it pulls the shut-off, because this is the on and off switch right here. So it just switches that and kills it for you. It runs with mineral oil. This is the best I found. It's just non-detergent motor oil, white mineral oil. I got it at Tractor Supply. Okay, so when you're starting a new cut, you want to make sure that you're even. So if I've already started this and I'm putting it back on, I want to make sure that that is lined up really well with the blade, so I'm getting a smooth cut. So this looks pretty good. I mean, it's probably not going to be exactly perfect. And see, sometimes you do that and you got to start all over almost. But just kind of line it up, and then this tightens it down here. And then the other thing, so that's going to be pretty good. The other thing you got to do, actually I'm going to keep adjusting that off camera, but the other thing you need to do is balance out the vise. So I have a bunch of chunks of stone or of wood over here that if you only have a rock and half the vise, you have to have the other half weighted too. So I've got some wedges that I kind of keep in there and tighten just to kind of make sure the vise is properly balanced and it's not going to be all just, you know, you get it. Okay, so it looks a little bit like a mess, but I got it clamped in here and actually had to put this guy on to make sure that the rock was steady in the vise. But now we come to an important part where you want to set the rock up to touch the blade. You want it to be close enough to where it, because it moves really slow, so you want to set it up right next to the blade, you know, just a couple millimeters away. But first, slowly test it to hit the blade and see if the blade moves. If it does, like you see this one is, it's pushing it just a little bit every time you hit it. So what I'm going to have to do there is start and let it run. You can hear it once it starts hitting the stone. I'll let it hit the stone for just a few seconds and then stop it and retest it, because I want to let it kind of build a groove in there before I start cutting the whole thing. Because if I cut it and don't do that, the blade can be skewed the whole time and it can really warp the blade or damage it. Alright guys, we're locked and loaded, so I'm going to close this, hit go. Alright, I just stopped it because I started hearing it hit the stone. I'm going to open it up, readjust it, and make sure that the blade hits it directly. But one thing I want to talk about with this stone particularly, there are some that are dangerous to inhale. Something like tiger's eye actually has asbestos in it. Chrysocolla and malachite, a lot of those copper minerals can be dangerous. So safety first, guys. This is a annoying mask to put on, but once you get it, clip the back. Voila. Alright, so this just finished up, and it looks like we got a good slice off of that. This is some amazing material. Look at this. It's chrysocolla, and there's the turquoise or the teal green. Almost looks like some gem silica down there in the corner, which is the super silicated stuff, and then green is malachite. But a real nice thickness. You don't want it to be too thin because then it's hard to cab. Because with a cab you want a dome top, so if it's real thin it's hard to evenly dome it. But this was the outside and this is the inside. What a beaut.